Alrighty, folks, welcome on back to Fallout 4. So, last time we came here and we found, what's this place called again? Good feels good something.
Hey, hold up there.
Good
First
neighbor.
time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound of all that pathetic. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap. Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock?
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
It's not every day I get mugged and then witness a murder right in front of me.
You obviously haven't been living it up enough, but we won't judge you for that. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
That was pretty cool.
Good neighbor? That what you call this place?
That's right. We cobbled this little neighborhood together out of the freaks and misfits that just wouldn't be accepted anywhere else. You'll see. You make enough friends here, you'll call this place home soon enough. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Me? Thanks for all the free stuff, dude.
Let me know if you find some spare ammo.
Why, are you out of ammo
Hey.
already?
Point out what you need.
No, you're fine on that. Wait. No, you're fine on ammo. Whoops.
And
Wrong
I'll get
button.
Right on it.
She's fine on ammo. I'm fine on ammo. I may not have the right gun, but I'm fine on ammo. No. Give me that. Thank you. Ooh.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Is that a fat man back there with a mini nuke?
Who? What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
Oh, of course you are. It's just all those metal plates. You're a robot, right? A very womanly robot?
Was that a pickup line? I've heard better. Now, are you buying anything?
I didn't catch if that was a fail or
Sure.
a success.
Take a look.
A gun for every occasion.
Well, if we're getting a gun for every occasion, then I think there's something wrong with our occasions. All right. Let's sell all our extra junk. Like always, we might as well just... No, these are... Well, I mean, they're kind of... not that great. So, what else we got? We got... Sell a buff out. Sorry, I didn't realize that this guy was here. Whoopsies. I didn't want to sell all those. No. Give me those back. You can have 2 of them. I didn't realize that this guy was here. Why are we still carrying her? Oh, because I forgot to drop it off. Man, we're still carrying mute fruit. And potatoes. Well, no wonder we're at like 100 pounds. It's because we're carrying everything and a half again. I still want one of these Chinese swords. Ooh, what are these? Holy mackerel, those are expensive. 10% melee back at attacker, but it's 44 defense and 30. Oh, man, these are nice. Oh, those are really nice. What else do we have that's cool? Anything? The party starter? What is that, a missile launcher? Yeah. 50% more damage against humans. Could be fun for 1 or 2 shots. 1 or 2. All right. Oh, let's accept this and go. Can I? Thank you. It's like, can I go? So I saw Nick walk back here. Are there any more dead guys for me to loot? I like loot. All right, memory den. I gotta keep remembering to talk into the mic instead of next to the mic. All right. We can't take anything here. Okay.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Ooh.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
What's going on here, Valentine? All right. So we know she's downstairs. What is downstairs? A very
Dr.
bright
Amari?
room.
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
I have to. I have to.
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein? Ego, fetch me the brain. No?
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
Wait, what's 3? Just don't damage that brain, you too. I need it. Oh, okay. Now it makes sense.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any
It
slight
just
change in your
disappears. I love it. It just disappears.
Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
All right. So I'm sorry about before this. I just looked over and realized that I was dual recording my audio. So I'll sync it up best I can, but I don't know. I'll figure it out.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption, and we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use 2? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right. Let's get started.
Just
I
sit
couldn't
down
do
over
the
there
sarcasm on that one.
and keep your fingers crossed.
Sorry. It would have been funny.
The other side.
So wait, you get that one. All right. See you in a minute. This reminds me of the couch chair things from what was it, Soma, I believe.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from
I love how she's just smiling at me.
generated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find.
I need to find her a
They
better
might not
outfit.
be stable. Just hold on.
Hold on to what? We're in a cubicle, capsule, egg. There we go. We're in an egg. All right. Lots of white screen.
Can you hear me?
There we go. Okay.
The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
So I can't just walk off. That's nice to know. Oh, hey, look.
This is the earliest intact
There's a
memory.
bridge now of brain cells, right? I think so. Uh-oh. Okay. Little chug there. It was just a little chug there.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
People are always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
So we interact with stuff?
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
All right. What else can we interact with? We already did Mom. We already did me.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
I love how the gun just disappears.
There should be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
What's the hub?
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
What's the
You
she?
sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll
So-
connect you to the next intact memory.
Is Connie Kellogg's first name? So is his name Connie Kellogg, or is it Kellogg Connie? Or is Kellogg a nickname? Ooh, what's this?
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us?
Free train ride.
Wouldn't fuck with you. Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there
I found
to
another
help
memory
them.
to try. I'll connect you.
What are you shooting at? What's in here? Nothing? I really want to jump down there onto the big one. But, you know, I probably shouldn't do that. I can't sprint. Dang it. I was hoping I could sprint. Ah, well. I think we're getting close.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Mind if we...
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill.
Did we already listen to this?
I got pretty good at it.
I don't think so.
Sit down.
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
I was kind of looking forward to listening to that. But we're getting close to time. I think we'll do this one as the next memory. And then we'll...
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you...
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth.
Oh, man.
Kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
You decided to...
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. The first synths weren't all that impressive.
Oh, okay.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine. So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer.
Right, because that was all that impressive.
We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
All right, so I think next time we're going to wander over there and finish off this little brain dive, as I'm going to call it. So yeah, we'll see you folks in the next episode. Stay frosty out there.